Good afternoon, fellow students, and good morning to our friends and family back home in the States. Today we will be discussing how to study abroad sustainably. As our program is closing up, we thought it would be a good idea to focus on how we can take our good sustainability habits abroad and bring them back to our lives in the United States. First, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Matt Benz. I'm from LaGrange, Illinois. I'm a junior at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, studying economics and political science, and I'm in Rome for the semester studying food and culture.
Hi, I'm Matt Androwich, and I'm also from LaGrange, Illinois, and I'm also a junior at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign studying economics.
Hi, my name is Michael Baur. I'm from Androwich, Illinois. I'm a junior at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, and I'm studying finance. So although the general topic of this webinar is making the study abroad experience as sustainable as possible, we're going to focus on both how we have learned to be sustainable abroad, as well as how these skills can translate to our lives back in America. First, we want to point out some of the good habits that we have created here at Rome. Since coming abroad, one major lesson we have learned is how to make our day-to-day water use sustainable. Let's start with the simple daily act of showering. Back home in the United States, I would often let my shower run for a few minutes before getting in. This was a great waste of water and really was unnecessary. My apartment in Rome does not have the best hot water, so when I would let the water run in the shower for a few minutes before getting in, the hot water would eventually run out halfway through my shower. This became very annoying, but it had a simple solution. I now turn on the shower right when I'm about to get in, and right when the water reaches the correct temperature, I hop in. This is much more efficient than my previous method, and the hot water has not run out on me since. Another way to conserve water is through brushing your teeth and shaving. I know I often let the water run when I'm brushing my teeth or shaving, as it is much more convenient. There are two simple solutions to this problem. First, you can simply turn the faucet on and off as you brush or shave in the sink. This one can be a little tedious and annoying, but if you stop and think about it, and think about how much you brush your teeth, you will realize that it adds up, and you could be conserving a great deal of water if you picked up this simple habit. One other solution to this that my friend Matt here has picked up is brushing and shaving in the shower. He says it helps him to be more efficient when he's starting his morning, and he said he kind of likes it too. I'm now going to pass it off to him to discuss his grocery shopping habits. Matt, take it away.
Thanks, Mike. Let's talk groceries. Many countries tend to have high usage rates of plastic due to the crazy amount of plastic bags that are still given away for free in stores. Many U.S. states are guilty of this. Bring your own backpack and reduce your waste. In Italy, you have to buy your grocery bags when you are checking out, which helps decrease the amount of wasteful plastic bags and encourages shoppers to bring their own. At home, we do not think about bringing our own bag because grocery stores provide both plastic and paper bags for free when we pay for groceries. They even bag your groceries for you. In Italy, shoppers bag their own groceries. While it may not seem that significant, paying for grocery bags and bagging your own groceries represents the cultural focus on minimizing waste and maximizing sustainability that is very apparent in Italy. When I first went grocery shopping here, I had a full shopping cart. There was enough food to feed me for the whole week. I didn't realize it until I got in line how uncommon this was. People here tend to buy groceries for dinner and maybe some other things for the next day or two, only using one plastic bag, sometimes two. Me, on the other hand, had about 4 bags that day and held up the line. I was getting a lot of dirty looks. I didn't think the 40 to 50 cents worth of bags was that big of a deal, but it all adds up. Don't get me wrong, everybody's got to eat, but take it day by day, and that way your food will be much more fresh when preparing your meals, and you won't stand out in the grocery store like your Joe Lotto with Calgary Flames. Now I will pass it off to Mini Matt Master to talk about how important your own personal health is to have a sustainable study abroad experience.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, so maintaining personal health is another key factor that must be considered when trying to keep the study abroad experience sustainable. Although Italy has a very diverse and wide-ranging food culture, as abroad students here for only a few months, our diets focus very heavily on carbs and starches from all the pizza, pasta, and rice that we're eating. It's very important to balance this difference in diet with the appropriate amounts of exercise and activity. Tracking daily activity can be made much easier through the use of technology with various apps on your phone. Even the basic pre-downloaded health apps on iPhones keep track of how far you walk in a day, how many steps you take, how much elevation you walk up, stuff like that. On average in America, the health app tracked my activity and said that I would walk about 3 to 4 miles per day and walk 10 to 15 flights. In Europe, there has been a significant change. On average, I walk 7 to 8 miles per day and walk up 25 to 30 flights. This increase in activity helps to prevent a loss in physical fitness that would otherwise come from a change in diet. It is also commonly believed that Rome has no gyms or places to work out. There are in fact many options in Trastevere alone, although they can be expensive with monthly memberships as high as 70 euros per month. Going to the gym can add structure and balance to daily life here in Rome. Another way we have been staying active abroad is by playing pickup sports. There is an abundance of soccer pitches and basketball courts that are available to the public in Trastevere and all across Rome. Weather permitting, these spaces are a great way to stay active and diversify our day-to-day routines. They are a realistic alternative to spending money every month on a gym membership or similar methods of exercise. Learning how to be creative as it relates to physical activity will be a skill that applies very well to our lives in Champaign. For example, instead of driving to class or taking a bus, we would be more open to the idea of walking.
In conclusion, studying abroad has taught us a great deal about what it means to live sustainably and why such a lifestyle is important to strive for.
These skills have helped to make our experience abroad much more comfortable and enjoyable. They have prevented us from experiencing culture shock or wanting to return to the U.S. prematurely.
The lessons we have learned about sustainability here in Rome will undoubtedly benefit our lives back in America. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope everyone will implement these tips on living sustainably into their own daily routines. Ciao.
Ciao.
Save it.
Go Bears.
And
Let's go.